morning, boys and girls, and happy National Poetry Month. Earlier this morning, we learned all about poems and poetry. And if you remember, a poem is a special type of writing or literature that uses imaginative language to express different ideas, stories, and emotions. And we specifically talked about a narrative poem. And a narrative poem is a poem that tells a story. And we're going to get even more specific today. We're going to talk about a special type of technique that poets or people who write poems use to write their poetry. And that is called rhyming. Does anybody remember what it means to rhyme? Think about it while I read you this poem and see if you can think about what some of these words have in common in this poem. Okay? We're going to read one more poem out of our Animal Poems for Children, selected by DeWitt Connors and illustrated by Anne Schweninger. And we're going to read about a turtle today. It's the last poem in the book, The Turtle. The turtle's always been inclined to live within its shell, but why he cares to be confined, the turtle does not tell. The turtle's always satisfied to slowly creep and crawl, and never wander far outside his living room or hall. So if you wish to visit him in his domestic dome, just knock politely on his shell. You'll find the turtle home. And that's written by Jack Prelutsky. And let's see, so we've got inclined, confined. And then we've got shell tell. And we've got satisfied outside. Or crawl hall. Or dome home. They rhyme, which means they all have the same sound at the end. So today we're going to make our own poem, and we're going to first come up with some rhyming words, and then we're going to use that to make our own narrative poem that rhymes. So our main character in today's poem is going to be a cat. Cat. It's hard for me to write up here, so I apologize if it's not very neat. So can we think of other words that sound the same at the end as cat? Cat. We've got hat. What else? Mat. What else? I know Olivia would pick this one. We've got vampire. Bat. What else? We've got sat. Rat. We've got, what else? At. What else? Fat. And what else? And flat. Can you think of any more? I think we've got a good list so far. So we're going to take this list and we're going to put it here. And we're going to use it to write our poem. Okay? So I went ahead and made a poem a little earlier today just so we can have a couple of fresh ideas. And what we're going to do is we're going to write the poem and then maybe we can pick a title together. So I'm going to go with sat first. All right, so we're going to go there. He sat. What can we sit on that's on this list? Oh, we can sit on a mat. Upon, which means on top of, his mat. And what can he be doing while he's on that mat? What do you think? He can be waiting. He can be waiting. Sit upon a mat and wait. Waiting on wait on here? He can wait on a rat to come by. Waiting on a rat. Okay. Now, let's see. What else can he do? Now, I'm going to use another tool that a lot of poets use, and it's called repetition. So we're going to repeat the first line. So we're going to say, there he sat. There he sat. And let's describe that cat. Let's see, what can he be? I think we'll do a big black cat. There he sat. That big black cat. And what's he doing? He's waiting for the rat. Still waiting for the rat. I'm going to use another word here. I'm going to use fat. Let's use fat. Maybe that rat is growing fat from eating all the cheese. What do you think? Growing fat. That quick rat. Yes. Spying the cat? What do you think? Do you think he saw that cat? Or we could say saw the cat. That quick rat saw the cat. And then what can he do? I would say he would run away. What do you think? Run away in seconds flat. How about that? Run away. And we're running out of paper here. Seconds flat. Now I apologize that the writing is a little messy, but let's read our poem and then maybe we can come up with a title, okay? There he sat upon his mat, waiting on a rat. There he sat, that big black cat, still waiting for the rat. Growing fat, that quick rat saw the cat, ran away in seconds flat. What do you think we should call that? What do you think? The Cat and the Rat? It's a good title. We're going to put the title up here, okay? The Cat and the Rat. Thank you for joining me today to write our narrative poem about the cat and the rat that rhymes. I would love it if you guys would go home and talk with your older brothers and sisters or anybody that's at home, and maybe you guys can come up with a rhyming narrative poem together. The best way that I like to do it is to just think of one word, start with one word, and then think of all of the words that rhyme with that word. I hope you have a great time practicing your poetry this week.